I'm David Smith.
I'm Alea.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Kaylin.
All right, for our market, we had a presentation around two different markets, which is athletic departments and athletic associations, and males 21 plus in the metropolitan area. And the athletic departments we're going after are middle schools and high schools around the metropolitan area. And the athletic associations like in-house and traveling associations are from all over the state, but with a major focus on closer areas since it's a closer drive for them. So why athletic departments and associations? We want to engage the community, the local communities around the area, and give them a good experience at the Timberwolves game since they are a new up-and-coming team with fresh players and a whole new feel to the entire team. So we want to give them a good experience at the game, and we also want to give an experience to the new and younger athletes of the up-and-coming generations and provide them with a good experience and hopefully get them and draw them in as like long-term fans for the team. And also there's a large number of kids that play basketball in the youth from ages about 7, I would say, when they start doing teams to about 18 years of age. We also want to provide them with potential funding for tickets. So since the group tickets are sold at least 15, we wanted to provide them with something with our little poster right here. So for the $35 local tickets, we want to give them $5 back for each ticket they sell over the original 15 to give the team some funding for stuff like team apparel, like warm-ups, team parties, traveling, hotel costs when they want to go to tournaments and stuff like that. So kind of whatever they would want to spend the money on themselves. We also want to give them a pup pack, which we created the name for, which is a pack of coupons for the games for stuff on like concessions, like $2 off a hot dog, $2 off popcorn, just to kind of give, because most likely the parents will be paying for a lot of this, kind of give them lower costs to send their kids to the games. And the Youth Athletic Association, so we want to go after two, which is the in-house teams, which are local city teams, which play in city against other teams, which are about 10 to 12 players each. So with the 10 players plus the coaches and people that drive down there, that would you reach the 15. And the 100 traveling associations across Minnesota, which is pretty much everywhere around the state. And we got these numbers off the Minnesota Youth Athletic Services website, which are teams that were registered on there, but obviously there's more teams that aren't registered on that site. And we go after boys and girls from that age range. Mostly, I'm guessing more males, students and youth would most likely go to this game because guys are playing instead of the links for the girls, but I'm guessing both teams would have a fun experience at the game. And the youth athletic departments, we got these numbers, and we're kind of just showing how many schools for middle schools are in each county and how many high schools are in each county. Because we know some schools don't have funding for their sports and they have to do it themselves through like booster clubs and stuff like that. So we thought this was a good way that you could give back to the schools that don't have very much funding for, because they might have old warm-ups that are 10, 15 years old that they just kind of want to get something new and everything like that. And also it doesn't need to be used for like apparel and stuff like that. They can kind of put it towards what they really need, what they're lacking.
So in addition to the athletic departments and associations, we also want to target males 21 plus in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro area. This is because according to mn.gov, 71.23% of the male population in the metro are over 21. And we know you guys already have a guys' night. We just wanted to add an idea to that promotion that you currently have, which is a wristband that the groups would get for the purchase of either upper or lower level seats. And it would be good for $5 beers or discounted concessions. And this is just a poster mock-up of the promotion, which you guys also have in front of you. And then this is a map that's just showing the general area that we're going for this target market. According to mn.gov, it has an estimated population of 3.5 million. So we thought it would be a good pool to pull our market from.
All right, some additional information that we think would attract both target markets would be like the team and the facilities and the draft picks of Anthony Bennett and Andrew Wiggins, as well as the 4 participants in the MVP Rising Star game with, or the Rising Star game with the MVP being Andrew Wiggins and Slam Jump champion Zach Levine, as well as the rookie of the year, Andrew Wiggins. And then in regards to the facility, we think that families and the males 21 plus, and the athletic associations would love to see, you know, the $130 million renovations to the Target Center and the courts at the Mayo Clinic. The new brand new training facility is the first of its kind.
As far as promotions go, we would start with a phone call or an email to the athletic associations and departments. So we have a mock-up of a potential phone call or email. We would also do an email post-purchase thanking the groups for purchasing the tickets in the group. We would also place posters and flyers around schools in the metropolitan area as well as in the bars. We would also send emails to athletic departments as well as associations. We would also want to advertise during the game on TV ads, Jumbotron ads, as well as advertising on the game schedule itself, and radio advertising during the game and on local sports radios for the whole week.
And for ticket sales projections, out of the 500 tickets per game, we estimated that 150 of the tickets would be from the guys' night out, and 350 would be from the athletic associations and departments. We estimated that the majority of the tickets sold would be from the athletic associations and departments, simply because it is a community group funding promotion, a strength in numbers sort of thing. Any questions?
Could you go back to the email examples or the phone call and email? I wanted to just read through that quick.
So how did you script this out? Did you look at other scripts, or did you
I just
create it
wrote it.
totally on your own?
Yeah.
So I can't read it because I'm an 800,000-year-old man. So basically, what are you telling people? What's the pull? What's going to get them to come?
What we're
And is it
telling-
mostly phone call? That's what you're really wanting to do?
Well, I feel like directly talking to somebody is a lot better than
Yep.
email, because they can see email from Timberwolves and be like, oh, I'll read that later, and never actually read it. But once you talk to somebody, like person to person, I feel like you have more of an impact on them. We're kind of just saying like, oh, we have an offer we're providing you with. We want to give you guys a good experience while giving you guys funding for your team or department. And then here's what we're offering you with the money back your tickets for telling them what ticket offers we can give them, like the $35 and $50 tickets and what you get back from that, as well as the coupons for the concessions.
So your script shows a one-way conversation, right? So there's going to be, I'm not interested. What do you say then? So, hello, my name is so-and-so. This is from the Timberwolves, from this, blah, blah, blah. I don't want it.
We just say basically like, we want you to know that these offers will stand like all season and all the home games.
Okay.
And we think that most athletic associations and departments would look for ways to raise funding anyways, so we would hope they would say yes, but other than that, we're just like, just a reminder, you know, that we have these deals.
Yeah.
So the reality is most are going to say no, right? Pretty quickly they're going to say no.
Mhm.
And so can you envision the script being a lot more complicated than this, where you have this, and they
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
yes,
they say
and
this, yeah.
here's an expected objection, and here's where I'm going to go with that?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
I guess this is
It's kind of like a general thing.
I understand you're trying to show the selling points there.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to help you understand that when you do this, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's true,
It could just be a
you're
quick
going to have to
no.
script it out for all kind of directions
Yeah.
you have to go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be more, the lead-in would be, at least what I would think you'd be more saying, asking them like, are you guys looking to fundraise at all?